Good evening, everyone. How is everybody doing today? All right, we're going to go over a gross annual tuition form. This form is due by all institutions, and you turn this in at the end of each fiscal year. This is now all going to be submitted via our online EDvera system. So when you first log in, here's your dashboard. As before, with any document you're going to start, you're going to go up to your document section here. All of your documents you have submitted will be in this section. You're going to start a new document. It's called Gross Annual Tuition Income Form. Pick the dates that you're reporting. In this report, you're going to be doing 2018, July 1, 2018 through June 1, 2019. Click Continue, and it's going to bring up your gross annual tuition form. Now, if you have an annex within your system, it should be showing along here. If you don't have an annex as part of your application system, of course, you won't have an annex system up there. This is going to calculate everything for you. You're going to put in your numbers up here. Any numbers for each annex that you have listed. If you have multiple annexes, they'll all be listed here. And as you can see, it pre-populates and calculates everything for you. Now, I went ahead and put underneath the gray box here, your notary form. We've had questions on how this is supposed to be submitted. How this is I've got it set up two forms here. We've got the whole form here that you can put your numbers back in physically and then have your notary sign, or you can have just the notary sign. You get both forms because we've had some notaries say that they're not going to sign just this form unless they see the form that they're signing. So to accommodate everyone, depending upon the area you're in and what your notary is requiring from you to notarize the information, you can use one or both of these forms. It is up to you. Once this form is done, you will drag and drop or upload the copy of the signed document here. You will click Agree in this section here. If you're not finished with it, you can always save and exit, come back to it later. You can just save it, or you can submit it. This information, you can save it here. It'll put your attestation here, and you can come back to it later. When it is complete, you're just going to hit Submit, and this will submit it to the system. Now, up along this setup, I'm sorry, I don't have my notary on here. Along this setup, you're going to have to make sure that you have all the information in, or you're going to get an error here. So to submit, you're going to have to make sure that you have signed this form and put it within the system. Okay? Once it's submitted, you will need to submit the amount of fees as it is appropriated within the documentation of the fees of the money that you're submitting as your gross annual tuition report. If you have any questions on those, I'm more than happy to go over it for you. However, those calculations are in the regulations, and if you want to see, you can come up here to the regulation form of regulations here. Going down to the end of the document, those are down here in the glossary section. You'll see where your tuition is set up here. If your gross annual tuition is less than $50,000, you have a flat fee of $500. If your gross annual tuition is greater than $50,000, it is 1/4 of 1% or $1,000, whichever is greater. These tuition fees are due by the August meeting. They are to be submitted to the CPSCR office by check, money order, or cashier's check, along with Form 15, which you can also download from the EDvera system. Okay, or if you need it, you can always contact me and I'll be happy to send it to you. That's basically your gross annual tuition document. It's really pretty simple to set up. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me and I'll be happy to walk you through the system. Thank you very much.